Kit Kats can read. Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome to another video, and in today's video I am bringing you a book haul. But first of all, I just want to say please ignore the fan. It's just really muggy in my room. I'm just come home from work, so I'm kind of like really hot and sticky and sweaty as well. Yes, I'm also wearing a Pikachu t-shirt and it's awesome, I love it. But today's video is going to be a book haul because I've accumulated enough books to do so. Now my book buying has slowly gone down, which is a good thing to see. I've got a couple of review books here that came unsolicited, and then like some new release books that I just had to get, of course, and a couple of books that I got whilst sort of in Bulgaria. But yeah, let's just get started. I'll start with the review books that I got sent. The first of which got sent by Electric Monkey. They sent me this Careless Life by Rachel McIntyre. Now I read her book Me and Mr. J. I absolutely loved and adored it. It's a really good sort of student and teacher relationship sort of book, but it's just sort of like one that's realistic, where it just sort of like showcases like how they feel and the conflict and that sort of thing, and that's just what I like about it, and how it shows like how bad it is and how it shouldn't happen because of that. And that's just one reason why I really enjoyed it. So I don't have a clue what her new book is about, but I know it comes out the 1st of June, so by the time this video is up this book will be released. And it's a really short book, and I look forward to giving this a read and a review for you guys, so thank you very much to Electric Monkey for sending this to me. The next book got sent by HarperCollins, and they sent Editing Emma by Chloe Segar, and this is The Secret Blog of a Nearly Proper Person. So it looks like it's going to be maybe a hilarious book, but this book doesn't come out until August this year, so a couple of months away. But it does seem like it's going to be a fun and funky sort of book. It's sort of written like a bit like a blog as well, and I feel like it's going to be one of those books that I may fly through. That's really hard to say, but I'm really excited to give this a read as well. And they also sent me some Chewits as well, some Chewits sweets, and I believe that Chewits have got something to do with this story, so that's interesting. I'd like to know more about that. So thank you very much to HarperCollins for sending this to me. Now I'm going to go on to some purchases that I got. This book I bought on the release date. I completely did not understand or realise how this book came out, because I feel like it was so far away from the release date at the time, and now all of a sudden it's come and it's arrived. And so I got Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. I was like, oh my god, it's released already? That's just absolutely crazy and mental. But this is book number 2 in the Dark Artifices series, which is in the Shadowhunter world, and I haven't read Lady Midnight yet, purely because, and I did start reading it, but I got told it can contain some sort of spoilers from the other series, or it might ruin it. So I was like, you know what, I want to read it in publication order, so I want to start reading the Infernal Devices trilogy, and then go on to reading the last book that is in the Shadowhunter series, and then go on to Lady Midnight and then this book. I just wanted this book in my hands in order to help motivate me to read them. It is a beast of a book, and I find that I do fly through Cassandra Clare's books. I do really enjoy them. I find them entertaining, and I get really involved in them. So now I've got this book, and it is one beast of a book as well. And also this is the American hardcover edition, which is metallic and shiny and awesome. And look underneath this as well, guys, because I discovered this. I was like looking under the hardcover covers, and it's awesome. It's got loads of marks, and that is so cool. So that makes the hardcover worth it, but I'm definitely looking forward to giving this a read finally when I do get round to it. Another new release that I got is A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J Maas, which is the 3rd book that's in A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I recently started rereading A Court of Thorns and Roses so that I could go on to reading A Court of Mist and Fury, and then onto this book. I've heard nothing but amazing things about the other 2 books that are in this series, and so it's just persuading me to go on more, and I'm really enjoying rereading it as well. I'm like a third through the book, and I'm like, oh my god, the feels and everything, and I'm just enjoying it so much. So I'm looking forward to finally getting around to reading this and being up to date with everybody else. And then a book release came in the mail, Where Silence Gathers by Kelsey Sutton. This is a companion novel to Some Quiet Place, which I read and completed the very beginning of this month, and it was a buddy read with my friend Keisha. So I ordered this and I was waiting for it to arrive, so we agreed that in June we're going to be reading this one together, and we both really enjoyed Some Quiet Place. It was really good. Sort of girl that sees manifestations of emotions, like she sees like fear as if it's a human being, and it's really cool, and it's unique and different, and I definitely recommend it. And so I look forward to giving this one a read and seeing what this one is like and about. And last but not least, a couple of books that I got whilst I was in Bulgaria. I got these at the airport. The first of which is Small Great Things by Jodi Picoult. This book sounds really interesting. I haven't heard of it before, but when I was reading the back of it, I was like, wow, that just sounds really intense and interesting. And I will read it to you because there's not much on the back here. It says, when a newborn baby dies after a routine hospital procedure, there's no doubt about who will be held responsible. The nurse who has been banned from looking after him by his father. What the nurse, her lawyer and her father of the child cannot know is how this death will irrevocably change all of their lives in both ways, expected and not. It's about prejudice and power, and it's about which divides and unites us. And it is about opening your eyes. Sounds really good, really intense and different, and I think that's just what I like about it. Not really a sort of like chick litty sort of novel, and so I feel like this is absolutely different, and I look forward to giving this one a read. The other book is called Miss You by Kate Eberlin, and this doesn't really give too much what it's about. Like on the back there's like various loads of like quotes from people that have read it and said it's amazing. Sophie Kinsella's quoted it saying I couldn't put it down, and then we've got the Daily Express quoting it, the Sunday Mirror, we've got Heat. So many people are quoting it, even on the inside so many people more are quoting this book saying how good it is. And again, Sophie Kinsella saying it's witty, poignant and uplifting. And then on the back it does say what this book is about, and it's also a Radio 2 book club choice for last year, but I've not even heard of it. So yeah, I don't have any idea what this is about, and I feel like I need to go into this blind to just see like what all the fuss is about. But it just says on the front here, Tess and Gus are meant to be, they just haven't met properly yet, and perhaps they never will. That's all the tagline that I need. I want to go into a book like this blind. I don't want to be ruined by it at all. So I'm really looking forward to giving this a read. It just sounds like a really cool, different sort of chick litty novel, and I'm hoping that I do enjoy it. I'm honestly looking forward to it. I've got some more books to share with you guys. I've got Corpse Party, volume number 1. This is by Makoto Keduin and Toshimi Shinomiya, and that's what it looks like here. Now this is actually an anime. It's also a game on the PC as well that I've watched the gameplay of, and it's kind of gory, and I'm intrigued to see what the graphic novel is like. Yeah, definitely looking forward to reading this manga. And then I got this arc given by a friend, and it's called Girl Detached by Manuela Salvi, and this book is actually out now. It was released September last year, and so when my friend was getting rid of her arc, I was like, give it to me and I will pay the postage. So I'm looking forward to reading this. And then I also got Proof of Lies by Diana Rodriguez Wallach, and I haven't heard of this book before, but it does sound intriguing. I love the cover to this. I think it's really cool, really interesting thriller. I've been really getting into a lot of thrillers lately actually, so definitely looking forward to giving this one a read. Next of all, I have A Complicit by Stephanie Cuen, and my friend Charlie, she was like, this sounds like the sort of book that you would like, and I sort of read what it was about on the inside jacket, and it definitely does sound interesting, kind of like a thriller sort of book, and so I was like, yes, I will give this a try. And I also got Ruthless by Carolyn Lee Adams, which again, another sort of thriller book, and yes, it just sounds really awesome and really cool. I also got The Hidden Memory of Objects by Danielle Majors Amato, and I kind of heard of this book from Epic Reads, and so I'm intrigued to see what this book is about. But it just sounds like really cool, and all it says here is Megan Brown's brother Tyler is dead, but the cops are killing him all over again, and that's just all that I needed to really be like, yes, I want this book in my life. And then I also got Monster by Michael Grant, which is his latest book. My friend again was giving away her ARC of this. This book doesn't actually come out until October this very year, so it's nice to have an ARC that isn't released yet, so I'm definitely looking forward to giving this book a read. Got one more book, which is the last one of this haul, and this is Flight of a Starling by Lisa Heathfield. This is her new and latest novel. She has written Seed and Paper Butterflies. I've heard nothing but fantastic things about these, and so I'm just happy and proud that I have this book now, and I look forward to giving it a read. I'm not entirely sure what it's about actually. I just sort of was like, oh my god, love the cover to this, and yeah, I'm super excited to see more about this book. So there you have it, guys. These are all of the books that I mentioned in today's video. Please do let me know if you would like me to read and review any of them for you all, and let me know if you have read any of these and what you thought about them, or if there's any particular book you're like, Katie, read that one next. Let me know down in the comments below. But thank you very much for watching my video as always. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy, and I'll see all of you wonderful awesome people in my next video. Bye.